Once there was a young girl. Nothing super wonderful or interesting had happened to her yet. That is, until her elementary school came along. Kindergarten didn't start out too good. The little girl didn't know anyone, and she cried when her parents left her, in this place filled with children. All she knew was that she had a good teacher and someone from her soccer team was in her class. As time wore on, she began to make friends, and she started to not miss her parents. Also, kindergarten was just pretty easy. She did learn many useful things, though, like how to count up to 100, her ABCs, and how to tie a shoe. Okay, maybe kindergarten wasn't that bad. In first grade, she had an awesome teacher, and some of her friends were in her class. This year was going to be great. Also, it was the first year she got to be on the big playground with the big kids. But her teacher was gone for almost 12 weeks in the year. At least she was there at the very end of the year because it was so sad when she moved during the summer. In second grade, the girl had two teachers, and they were both wonderful. And again, she had friends in her class. Second grade was when she did Apple Valley Farm Days. She took it so seriously and tried so hard to get that prize in the end. Turns out she did, but it was chocolate, and she hates chocolate. Oh well, it was fun. It was worth it. They also got to do a second grade play. They performed Jack and the Beanstalk, and she was Jack. All her friends were in the play too. Third grade. The first year she was going to be a big buddy. She got kindergartners too. Third grade made her feel big at the school. She was in the upper half of the grade, and she finally was a big buddy. It was also the first year she was going to switch classrooms for math. It was a little confusing at first, but she got the hang of it. The girl was so jealous when she learned later on that third graders now got to go swimming, when she never did. Fourth grade was one of the best years. For the mission project, she did Santa Cruz. She thought that project was very fun. Another fun project was the A to Z California booklets they worked on every other Friday. They only completed half of the book, but it still looked cool in the end. Golden Gulch was also great. They were learning, but it was also just a fun thing to do. Her team's name was the 49ers. They didn't get a lot of money. One of the most memorable projects was the endangered species poster. She did the eye, which lives in Madagascar. Fifth grade was another great year. They went on many fun field trips. One field trip they went on was the Long Beach Aquarium. The coolest part was when they got to touch sharks. They also went to the pumpkin patch and got lost in the maze for 45 minutes with their little buddies. The girl's teacher had a little bunny you could take with you when you went on trips named Felix. She took him to Italy. The girl always thought that was a fun idea. Fifth grade was fun, but it would never compare to the next year. Sixth grade was the best year. They were the big dogs on campus and loved every second of it. So many things happened. The girl and the rest of the sixth graders did the best play imaginable called Susicle. They got to do all-star sports. They had rotations and got to be with all four awesome teachers. On rainy days, they got to sit on the stage to eat lunch, while no other grades did. They went to Astro Camp, which was the bomb. She was just being herself and having fun with all her friends. It was the last year of elementary school, and it couldn't have been better. Now she is graduating. That girl that was once so little is me, and that terrific, couldn't be better school is Kellogg Elementary School. I will never forget my years at Kellogg because they have been some of the best years of my life. Kellogg has made me ready for whatever junior high throws at me. Although it is sad leaving Kellogg, it's going to be fun in junior high. Hopefully, it will be at least half as good as Kellogg because that is enough for me.